When we're born, we enter a world with pure awareness, right? We have no name, we have no nationality, we have no traditions. We are as close to pure spirit as possible when we are born. It is not until we start to absorb our egos from our environment. And what's in our environment? Our environment includes our parents, right? First and foremost is our parents, right? And whatever our parents absorbed before is what we inherit ourselves. So the home that we stay in, right, gets absorbed. Again, our parents, and whatever our parents name us, we accept our names, right? The name is part of our ego, right? And again, think of the ego as something that can be shed, right? Can be let go of, right? But I don't want you to think of that right now. Just think of the ego as something not bad, right? It's something that we need to get through life in this world. So again, our parents give us our names. Our parents gives us our parents, our family gives us our traditions, our culture, right? It all becomes part of our ego, right? The culture, the tradition, our way of life, how we move through life, our habits are all absorbed through our our parents, our surroundings. Then we go to school, right? We learn more things. We learn about many things. We learn about the world, and we accept this as the truth. We accept whatever's taught to us as the truth. This becomes part of our ego. Then we learn about society, right? We learn about society and we accept what society tells us. We accept society's rules. We accept society's habits unconsciously. All of this unconsciously, right? Think about it. The most basic thing, your own name. Do you remember when you accepted that name? Do you remember when you accepted your own name? Did you feel like you have the choice to accept your own name? Your name being your ego, part of your ego at this very moment. This is a question for you. Do you remember when you accepted your own name, or did you just accepted it unconsciously? All of these things we inherited from our surroundings and from our environment, and we accepted them. And again, these are not it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just for you to be aware of that the ego is just something that we unconsciously inherited. Right? Part of our ego at this very moment is something that we inherited so that so that in our own minds we could survive and move through life in this world. And again, all these things, the reason why we accepted all these things unconsciously is because we didn't want to be rejected. Right? We didn't want to be rejected from our own culture. We didn't want to rejected from our own traditions. We didn't want to get rejected from society. We didn't want to get rejected in our friend group. We didn't want to get rejected in school. We didn't want to get rejected um, in our culture, in our nationality, you name it. So we unconsciously accepted all these things. We unconsciously accepted our current way of life right now that we're currently living. This is one reason why things don't change very easily, because it's up to the individual to be, firstly, to be aware of their own ego, right? Of their own ego, to be aware that your ego has been inherited, something that was given to you. And again, I'm not saying ego is good or bad. I'm just saying this video is just for you to be aware of what what the ego is and how it affects you in this current life. So we did not choose our names. We didn't choose we didn't choose our way of life. On a bigger level, yes, our spirit chose this life, chose this path, this certain path for our soul growth and for our soul development. But it's something that we forget when we come into this world. So we just blindly accept what is given to us. And it's all part of our soul growth and it's all part of our spiritual growth. I'll say it again. It's not something to be looked at as good or bad. It's something to learn from. It's something to be aware of, to see what the purpose in all of this is. It's for you to see what it really is. So if we know that the ego is inherited, right, is given to us, right, we can now choose to be someone else. We could choose to be someone that we want to be instead of choosing unconsciously of what we think we should be. Thank you for watching this video.